As a child, when I heard about animal testing, I envisioned cute little bunnies with long eyelashes putting on mascara and lipstick. You may have had the same visions yourself. However, this is more like it. Bunnies in tiny containers, only able to move their heads, experiments gone wrong, pain, and deformation. As someone who's researched animal testing, I can tell you that there are numerous reasons to oppose animal testing, including ethical, scientific, and economic factors. Today, I want to persuade you to not support animal testing and instead seek alternative methods that are ethical and effective. First, let's address the ethical implications of animal testing. Animals aren't given the option to refuse the tests that are performed on them, and they cannot speak for themselves. This is a clear violation of their rights as living beings. Furthermore, the suffering of animals in product testing is unnecessary and inhumane. They are injected with substances, have their skin burned or their eyes irritated, among many other things. The use of animals for product testing perpetuates a culture of cruelty and disregard for life. It sends a message that the lives of animals are expendable, and this isn't a message we should be promoting. On top of being ethically wrong, it really isn't that helpful. That brings me to my second point: scientific limitations of animal testing. Animals don't always respond to substances in the same way that humans do. In fact, a novel drug can take 10 to 15 years and more than $2 billion to develop, and then failure rates occur in about 95% of human studies. On the flip side, possible medicines or procedures may not reach a stage of development just because they failed in animal studies. These are significant limitations that can lead to inaccurate results and wasted resources. Alternative methods, such as computer modeling and cell cultures, are more accurate and less expensive. These methods can help us to better understand the effects of substances on human cells, and they're more ethical, accurate, and cost-effective than animal testing. With alternative methods available, I'm sure that you can see that animal testing is unnecessary and can even be harmful for us. Here are some steps you can take to support the alternative methods and to contribute to the effort to stop animal testing. You can volunteer to test yourself if it's something that applies to you, like a drug study. Animals don't have a choice, and you would be doing it willingly. One of the largest types of painful animal testing is done for cosmetics, so one major thing you can do is to not support the companies that do animal testing. Be aware of the products you use and research them to find out their ethics. One site in particular is leapingbunny.org. Now let's take a look at the outcomes that can happen based on our decisions. We can donate our time to testing, and with more people to test on, there's less of a need for animal testing. If animals aren't needed, then the funding in animal testing will be cut. For every cosmetic or household product you use that's from a cruelty-free company, you're sending a message that you will not stand for animal cruelty. And the corporations see this, and if it affects their bottom dollar, you better believe they're going to take action. However, if we take the second path and we do nothing, animals will continue to be cruelly tested on, more money will be poured into those types of tests, more money, more products, more animals that need to be tested on. It's a horrible cycle, and eventually animal rights will be non-existent. Today I've shown you that animal testing is unethical, scientifically flawed, and unnecessary, and that there are alternative methods that can replace it. You can show that you don't support animal testing by using products that are cruelty-free and by donating your time. Think about your beloved pets, or take it a step further and think about children. Would you want them to be subjects to such awful testing? Is that where you want your money going towards? You can make a difference in the lives of these animals. We are the solutions to the problem. In conclusion, I urge you to take a stand against animal testing and to support ethical and effective alternatives. It's time for us to put an end to the inhumane treatment of animals and embrace more compassionate and responsible ways of conducting research. All of my information can be found online at americanhumane.org, humanesociety.org, PETA.org, the National Library of Medicine, and also the Humane Society. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of countless animals and move towards a more ethical and just future. Thank you.